Today, I'm going to show you how to use Google Anti-Gravity better than 99% of people. Now, this is an extremely powerful free IDE built by Google that you can install for free. So you can just download it here. Once you've installed it, you're going to see something like this, right? And today I'm going to show you, for example, how to basically use it better than everyone else. Like most people don't know how to use this properly, right? So for example, here, if we open up a to-do list app, like you see, this is a previous project that we've built. What we can actually do over here is we can start loading our project. Now, if you've never built with anti-gravity before, what you would do is you just open up a new window and then you're going to go to open folder, set up a new folder. So let's say, for example, let's go with to-do list app just to keep it simple, right? Create that project like so, open that up. That's going to open up a new project. And then inside the chat over here, you can build something basic, right? So you could say, okay, create a to-do list app, something like that. Really simple and basic. Now, that will basically allow the AI and the AI agent to go off and just build a project in the background automatically whilst we're doing other stuff, right? And I'm just going to allow that to run in the background. Now, whilst we're waiting for that to load, let me show you some other cool stuff you can do with this that's far more advanced, right? So that's the basics. That's how to create a project, how to automate basically any app that you want, how to build out websites, games, whatever. You just put in plain English what you want over here, and it will go off and do it as long as you click proceed. You also want to make sure that inside your settings, you've allowed the AI agent to automatically go off and start doing stuff automatically. So for example, we've enabled web tools, auto continue, etc. These things will just allow it to go off and do things in the background whilst I'm talking to you. So from here, what we can actually do is if we go to do app, so we've already got this project built, and you can see we can switch between APIs. So this is a little cheat code for getting free access to the API from Claude Opus 4.5, for example, which is normally a paid API, right? Opus 4.5 normally paid, Sonnet 4.5 normally paid, right? And so you can use any of these APIs. Now, what you can also do is if you go to extensions over here, there's a couple of cool extensions you can install. So number one is Climb, right? So you can install Climb. Once you've got Climb installed, right? Then what you can actually do is you can use Climb directly inside here, right? Let me show you how that works. You can see that once we've enabled it, we've got Client over here. And then inside Client, we've actually got free access to a bunch of other APIs that we can use, right? So for example, here we can use browser use, we can use MCP servers, and also we can switch between these APIs. So for example, we have a bunch of free ones. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. So if you look in the bottom left, you will see, for example, that you've got Minimax for free, you've got DevStroud for free, and a bunch of other APIs that you can use for free, or you can use your own API directly inside Anti-Gravity and then combine the two because it can check out your projects, right? Now, if you go inside the chat here, we can start operating this. So for example, we can say, okay, improve the UI on my project, and then it'll go off and start doing this. And it's basically taking a look at the project files that we've got. So for example, the index HTML, and then it's going to look at how we can improve that, right? So it's going to read through the JavaScript, the CSS, it's going to start editing and looking through all the code that we've got. And again, I can't really code, but I can easily ask an API to code for me, right? That's not a problem at all. And so it's going to go off and start building stuff out for us here. As you can see, it's now editing the CSS and everything else and just going off and improving everything, right? Now, what we can also do is if we go to the three dots in the top right of the AI agent of Anti-Gravity, we can click on MCP servers, like you can see right here. And we can set up, for example, these MCP servers. So if you wanted to, for example, like publish anything that you create from Anti-Gravity directly to a website, well, you could set up the Netlify MCP server, right? So if we exit that, and then we're going to go to Netlify here, we can install this MCP that allows us to connect whatever we build and then deploy it directly to the MCP server. So it can create, manage, and deploy Netlify projects. It can modify and access controls, etc. Right? As you can see right here. If you go back to Anti-Gravity, and we'll open up another window, the one that we're building out the to-do list in. So you can see it right here. We're going to click on Accept. We'll click on Open Up. And now you can see we've got the project that we just built out a second ago. Let's test if it works. Does it work? 100%. Great. All right, cool. So what we can also do here is if we go to Terminal, new terminal, click on Claude. It will say, are you ready to code? I'm going to say yes. And then we can actually use Claude as well in the power of Claude code, which is a far better API for coding directly inside Anti-Gravity. So we can create the base with Anti-Gravity, and then inside this section, we can use Claude Code to improve the UI or add more features, right? So if we click on that, boom, we're good to go. So it's reading the files and it can begin to improve and edit the UI and everything else. And you can see it says, I can see this is a nice dark themed to-do app with glass morphism effects. Let me implement several UI. Now, whilst we're waiting for that to load, if you go back inside the chat here, we say, okay, something like this, right? So if we say like, just create an image, just a totally random image, but I want to show you how you can use this as well, because 99% of people don't know you can do this, right? So inside AntiGravity, what you can also use is you've got the APIs. So for example, Gemini Flash, Pro, you've got Claude Sonnet, Opus, etc. But you can also use one of the most powerful and best AI image generators in the world inside the chat here. So you can see we've actually used Nano Banana. So it's got the Nano Banana icon over here, which is Gemini's best image generator. And normally you would pay for the API, right? So if you wanted to generate images with Nano Banana, you have to get an API. It's a bit messy. It's a bit time consuming. It's actually built in and baked directly into AntiGravity, and you don't have to pay for it within certain usage limits. So you can see here that we can generate images. And obviously, like, you're not just going to sit down and generate images of cats all day. But the point here is that you can take images, whether it's logos, whether it's icons, that sort of stuff, and then you can insert those into your project to make them more interesting. So we've now got Claude Code that has finished out the edits. We've generated images and automated the whole app inside the chat of AntiGravity. We now open up the project that's been newly designed using Claude Code, as you can see. And now let's open it up, and we've got a much nicer version of our app. So this is a new version. This is the new version, as you can see, and this is the old version, right? And it's just a lot nicer, right? We could add far more animations and interesting stuff to this, but you can see here it's now tracking how many tasks we've done. We can complete anything completed. We've got active and completed down here, and we can add more tasks. Plus, we actually have a progress bar, as you can see, has this 0% complete section. If we add more stuff like this, click enter, you can see the progress bar now goes to 100%. Boom, with a nice little confetti animation. That's what we're talking about. And so just to be clear here in terms of what we've done so far. So we've generated images, we've automated apps. I've shown you how to create MCP servers. I've shown you how to use Klein with free APIs inside AntiGravity. And on top of that, we've also used Claude Code to automate improving the project and the actual UI. Some really cool stuff here. Now, let's go back inside the chat. As you can see, we're going to try and install an MCP server. So we'll go to AntiGravity here. We're going to say, okay, install these. So you can see I've asked it to install the MCP server. And then what I'm also going to do is grab the details of the GitHub for NotebookLM MCP. Let's grab that. And now we can install MCP servers directly inside Claude Code and operate that directly from AntiGravity. Now you can see it's connected all the MCPs. Beautiful. And it's going to ask us to log in. It's connected to NotebookLM, as you can see. So it's authenticated NotebookLM inside AntiGravity. And now you can see it's pulling in the information from our notebooks, right? So it's taking the two notebooks, and we can choose which one we want to generate an audio view with. So let's take that one. As you can see, the audio generation is now started for mastering NotebookLM. Let's click on process. And as you can see, it's beginning to generate this. Now, the cool thing about this is we've also got videos, audios, and infographics already created inside our notebook, right? And so what we can actually do is use those as well as any images that we generate. So we can, for example, take the audio, the video, the infographics that we generate from the NotebookLM MCP directly inside Claude Code, and then install those and embed those directly into our AntiGravity project, right? So for example, if you were building out a web page, you could create a nice infographic with NotebookLM, download it, operate it with Claude Code MCP inside AntiGravity, and then install it to the page as well. And just embed it inside the page so it looks 10 times nicer, right? Super simple and easy. So that is it. That is how to use AntiGravity better than 99% of people. You can now use audio overviews. You can create videos, infographics, images. You can automate and build any app that you want. You can improve the UI. You can generate the terminal, and you can use these free APIs all inside AntiGravity. Pretty insane. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get a free AI automation community with 44,900 people, link in the comments and description, is completely free. And if you go to the January 2026 section here, and then you go to AntiGravity Beginner to Expert, you can see all my video notes plus an extra free 2-hour course on exactly how to use this, right? Link in the comments and description to get that. It's completely free, or just ask ChatGPT for Julian Goldie's AI Success Lab. And you can get over 100 prompts, a 30-day plan for mastering this, plus the Goldie Gravity method, which is basically a 4-step framework for using all this cool stuff and building and automating whatever you want with AntiGravity. Plus, we've got a 30-day plan. So if you really want to master this stuff like me, you can implement it day by day, as you can see right here. Plus, there's all these free courses inside the AI Success Lab you can get instant access to, along with a community. Now, if you want to join a community of serious AI builders, you can do that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. This is an amazing community of people who are serious about using AI automation for their business to grow and scale. It's based on a lot of the playbooks that I've used personally. And you've got a community of 2,000 people who are really serious and deep into this to help you automate anything that you want in your business, right? So, for example, you can see inside the action takers section here, we have a daily check-in that makes sure and holds you accountable to achieving your goals so that you're more likely to achieve them. On top of that, you can post your wins and share your wins inside the win section here. So you can see all these amazing wins from people growing and building and creating amazing stuff with AI. On top of that, inside the classroom here, if you want to learn how to basically automate your business with AI, you can go from complete beginner to expert with AI automation, plus learn how to build your first AI agent in under 5 minutes. Additionally, you will get my best playbooks. For example, you'll probably see me on YouTube or other platforms creating AI videos and avatar videos. If you want to learn how I do that, I've got a full playbook right here. So if you go to the AI avatar video section here, we've got a full playbook plus a step-by-step operating procedure that shows you how to create AI videos just like I do. You can also direct message me for help inside the AI Profit Boardroom. You can learn how to get clients with the agency course. You'll get my best AI SEO automations for ranking #1 on Google and AI search engines based on what's working for me. You can see our results with AI SEO right here. And then also, you can learn how to grow and scale a YouTube channel based on what's working for me. We've actually got a 6-week roadmap, as you can see right here. And in the calendar, inside the AI Profit Boardroom, you get 4 coaching calls a week. So you can jump on 4 coaching calls a week, get help, get support live whenever you need it, and meet the community, which I think is great, right? So that's all inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Hope to see you inside there. What have we got on the comments here? Rabulous, thanks for the impressive work. Always happy to help. Sporters says, go team. That's what we're talking about. Good to see you, Sporters. Ernesto says, nice to see you. Again, always good to see you, Ernesto. Sporter says, I'm late. Using Claude Code is more robust than using Opus inside anti-gravity. Yeah, for sure. You can do a whole lot more with Claude Code than you can do with the API. Bear in mind, like if you're using the API inside anti-gravity, the one that's built in, you will have limits. There will be token limits. And so you can't rinse it, right? You're going to hit limits and then it's going to restrict you on what you can do. Can you ask Claude Code to use Google design principles? I'm pretty sure you could, Gregory, if you wanted to. Antoine says a cheeky bit of NotebookLM. That's what we're talking about. If you haven't seen Antoine's channel, check it out. He does a lot of cool stuff on AI automation too in his industry. It's super cool. Plus, he's a funny guy. And also, Stark DevOps says, this is the best setup I've seen so far. To be able to do the NotebookLM deep research on anti-gravity or a CLI is a game changer. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, awesome. Glad it helped.